Okay, look. A&B conversations and rap beef. Listen. So this is it. Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma are apparently having a rap beef. Remy Ma has decided that she wants to take on Nicki Minaj. She used the ether beat-ish, and decided to go for Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj, you know, she had little sub verses on Jason Derulo's song Swalla, and what's the other Gucci Mane's Make Love or whatever. Go to their Instagram, her Instagram at Nicki Minaj, and you'll be able to hear little snippets or whatever. But I just listened to Remy Ma's, and Bellis thinks that Remy Ma is smashing on Nicki Minaj.
I'm just saying, it's something when you're not trying to disguise the fact that you're talking about somebody. When you come out and say, look, this is who I'm talking about, and yes, this is the stuff that I'm saying about them. And if they see me in person, it's going to be these hands. And then the other person says, you know what, I'm going to hide more behind these records because I could just,
Well, this is my thing. I'm not here for violence, right? I don't want these people to like really fight, legitimately throw hands, all of that. I'm not here for that violence. I'm not, and this is my thing. Nicki Minaj, honestly, to me, she rides a beat way better than Remy Ma, and her rap style is more clever. Now, Remy Ma accused her to having a ghostwriter. I don't know if she has a ghostwriter.
She accused her of a lot of things.
And she talked about her bad. She talked about the girl's anatomy. She talked about the girl's brother, her family. She talked about everything. And my thing is, that's fair. That's all fair in a rap battle. To talk about somebody's, you know, their appearance, the way that they act, the way that they portray themselves. All of that, you know, is fair game in a rap battle. Your team, your squad, that's all fair game. However, you gotta come correct. And I'm sorry, her etherish, go listen to Remy Ma's ShETHER, and her violent approach, like, I'm literally gonna kill you, like, I literally want to kill you, I literally want blood coming out of your body, like, that's too much. That's not hip-hop. That's Bronx Boogie Down, that's I'm gonna kill you, that's a murder, you went to jail already, do you really want to go back? Aren't you violating parole?
So then my thing is this. Are y'all really beefing, or is this a PR stunt? If
this is a PR stunt for Remy.
I guess just keep it lighthearted and don't really say stuff that's too mean.
No. I'm not saying don't say stuff that's too mean. I'm saying it's supposed to get personal. But when you're actually trying to kill somebody, that's too much. Like, just kill them on the beat. Kill them off. Do you really not like them in real life, or is this just a game? If you really don't like this person, you're not going to say on Facebook, hey, it's Fades on Sight, and then see him in Walmart and be like, nah. But why are you saying it's Fades on Sight? Because is it Fades on Sight? Like, why is it Fades on Sight?
It's Fades on Sight because of what you said in the other 3 tracks. I heard you.
I
heard you.
She just said that you don't have money like I do. You ain't getting plaques. You aren't the bomb. You're not the queen.
Remy Ma said that she signed to like 5 different labels, and then it's a lot of people that touch her money before she do.
That's fair game.
So who's lying?
No, I'm saying that's fair game.
But my thing is, that doesn't even have to be said cleverly. If she just sat there on Facebook Live and said, everybody touches your money before you do.
But the idea of a rap battle is to say it on wax and to say it clearly and cleverly. That's the rap part of it. Because anybody can sit there and say that. You could be a commentator. You can say
that's okay. So you said you liked Jay-Z's Takeover better than Ether.
Yes, let's line up all the rap beefs.
I still don't know how.
Let's line up all the rap beefs.
I don't know all the rap beefs.
I know. Let me start from the beginning, from what I know from our generation. The rap beefs I know. We could go back to the beginning of hip hop, but I'm gonna go from where my generation is. I know it was Pac and Biggie, right? Mm-hmm. It was Pac and Biggie. Then, remember, even before that, it was Dre and Easy. First off, before that was Dre and Easy. Then it was Pac and Biggie. Then it was 50 and Ja Rule. Let's not forget them. They're still in there. Honorable mention. Honorable mention.
Those are irrelevant beefs.
That's not irrelevant beef, man. Somebody's whole career got finished because of that.
Whose career?
Ja Rule's. He had a career.
His career was ending anyway.
No,
that's why he was
his career was at its peak when 50 Cent came in and squashed it, and it was done. So Remy Ma, I believe, was trying to take that approach. So then after Biggie, after 50, then it was Jay-Z and Nas, right? Jay-Z and Nas. Now then it was Drake and Meek, Drake and Common. You know, who else was the people beefing with? I don't know. It's foolishness, honestly. And then now it's Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj. Now, I feel like Remy Ma's been trying to drum up this beef for a minute. She's been trying.
To me, it reminds me of folks in high school where it was like the real funny, clever guy, you know, cracking all these jokes. He's real witty. And then it's the other dude that's really with the street stuff. And he's like, he says something and it's not as witty, but you know, it's whatever truthful. He said was real. Like,
I really do want to punch you in the face.
Like, you'll slip and fall and I'll kill you. And it's like, wait a minute. That's not even... Wait, you're going to kill me?
This is not fun anymore.
I thought this was just a game. Like, we were just playing around.
But those kind of situations, the kid that's like, I'm not playing... The kid that's not playing has been abused and been talked about bad, viciously. Nicki Minaj ain't been worried about Remy Ma, as far as I know. She hasn't talked super greasy. Remy Ma just took it to a grease level.
Okay, well, I would say this. Then how did it start? How did Nicki Minaj end up making songs with bars directed at Remy Ma?
I feel like this because Remy Ma been talking in interviews. She's getting a little more popular with Love and Hip Hop or whatever. And so she's been, you know, I'm the queen of hip hop. I'm back now. And you know, I want to go. That's my interpretation of Remy Ma. You know what it is. I'm grimy. I'm from the Bronx. You know, I do what I do. And then Nicki Minaj is like, so what? Oh my God, no. You don't have plaques, honey. Blah, blah, blah. That's my interpretation of Nicki Minaj. And so for me, it's like, we both know if it came down to a fistful fight, Remy Ma will win because Nicki Minaj has too much baggage of fraud.
And if you know that, why are you even talking about Remy Ma? Just leave Remy Ma alone. How about
because you don't have hands? You don't have hands, right. And you cannot.
Really don't have hands, so you can't act like you won't see her at an award show. You won't see her in passing or something like that. You can't.
She kind of called it out, like we're gonna be at the Grammys, homie. We'll see what happens.
You don't want that kind of stuff in your life.
But I mean, really, first off, we're grown women. Let's be grown women. First off, I'm a grown woman, and I'm not about to fight you anywhere. I'm not going back to the pokey. She will send you to pokey.
Then keep your name off of
people.
Nicki
Minaj is over here plotting how she can get her parole officer down and take her to the pokey.
Why? Because she doesn't want those hands put on her. That's the only reason you try to get people taken away. This is see how it transcends a rap song. Like, wait a minute.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be.
She might really hurt me.
Stop transcending. That's what I'm saying. Let it be what it's going to be. Let it be rap beef. That's all I'm saying. But I will say this for the record: out of Dre and Easy won. Out of Snoop, out of Pac and Biggie, Pac won. Out of Nas and Jay-Z won.
That's where we differ.
And out of 50 and Ja Rule, well, we already know that. And then
that's
out of
an irrelevant
this one,
beef. That's like Drake and Meek Mill. Didn't nobody care who won? Both of y'all whack.
Drake's not whack.
Rap beef wise, Drake is whack.
Drake killed off Meek Mill. Meek Mill has no more career. Poor Meek Mill, he's out.
When did he ever have a career?
He had something going.
No,
he
didn't.
He had a couple songs.
But between Nas and Jay-Z, Nas won that. Ether went too much at Jay-Z for Jay-Z to go subliminal in the next song.
It wasn't subliminal. I think this is what I feel
subliminal.
This is how I feel. This is how I feel about their rap beef. Nas and Jay-Z's rap beef. This is what it is for me. Okay? Nas and Jay-Z's rap beef is like... it's like this. For me, for beefs, your beat has to be dope. Your beat has to be better. Your flow has to be better.
I'm literally looking at the lyrics right now from Nas's Ether, and it's highly disrespectful.
Everybody's disrespectful.
So for your rebuttal to be anything but highly disrespectful, it doesn't win.
You can't tell me Jay-Z was not disrespectful on Takeover. Wait, how many rounds did Nas and Jay-Z go? Because I know those are the most popular was Ether and Takeover, but there was one more after that.
Because Ether stopped everything. It was like, if you're not going to go this hard, then it really doesn't matter what you're saying, Jay-Z.
So who was first? Was Takeover after Ether, or Takeover was first, then it was Ether?
He said, what you think you getting girls now because of your looks? Negro, please. You know mustache having with whiskers like a rat compared to Beans, which is Beanie Mac.
Beanie Siegel.
Beanie Siegel. Beanie Mac. Compared to Beans, you're whack. and that like I
oh wait, he brought his friends in on it. He said
everybody.
Your
is he
friends
Dame
are
Diddy
better
or
than
Dame
you.
Dummy? Oh, I get it. You're Biggie and he's Puffy. No, see, Nas went at every single person around Jay-Z, and it was like, man,
that's
this is
because
highly
Nas didn't have a team. Nas didn't have a team to come for.
So he's one man, and he goes at everybody, and then you come with the Takeover? No,
I'm sorry, Takeover's beat was way better.
I don't care about the beat. I care about these lyrics.
God.
What did you say?
The lyrics, I will say that Jay-Z was clever. Use a lame.
Did Jay-Z make the beat? If Jay-Z made the beat, then I would give him credit for it.
You made a hot line. I made it a hot song. This is just stuff I remember off the top of my dome. I'm just saying that was it. For me, the beat hit harder.
When Ether started, it started out with...
And how he came at him for Uchiwali.
Look, when Ether started, it started out with several gunshots. Then after the gunshots, it said, boom, boom. The next words, F Jay-Z. That's what he said. How do you come back from that? I'm not subliminal. I'm coming right at you. Doom, F Jay-Z. What up, dude? You love my style. Boom, boom. F Jay-Z. Again,
but Jay-Z was truthful.
If you missed that first time, you came back and heard it again.
But Jay-Z came back and he was truthful. He was like, yeah, I liked you, Nas, but now I'm better than you. You started it, but I'm better. I'm better than you.
Well, you're not better at this rap beef. You might make hot songs, but when it comes to this rap beef, just take this seat. Just take the seat.
Let's pull up the Jay-Z. Pull up the Jay-Z lyrics, the Takeover. And let us see line for line. Compare the two.
You have to pull them up on you.
I can't pull it up because I'm recording. I don't have my other phone somewhere. But my thing is this. As far as the Nicki Minaj and the Remy Ma goes, I feel like if Nicki Minaj actually wanted to do this and take it seriously, but she has a lot of money, she probably like, I don't want to give this girl fame. Bye. She'll go away. My thing is this. She would kill her off because she can ride a beat better. She has better production. Because I don't know what Remy Ma was riding over, some fake Ether beat.
I don't care if you can make a better record. You're going to have to make a better record because she said some highly disrespectful things over and over. So for you to not respond and you're supposed to be quote unquote queen or whatever, if you don't say nothing, then hey, you're a punk.
Oh.
Oh
my. I just feel like rap beef is not new. And some people's careers get ruined over it. I just don't see Remy Ma ruining Nicki Minaj's. But 50 Cent did come out the gate and ruin Ja Rule's. But that was because Ja Rule wasn't keeping it. He was going into pop. He was trying to be softer. And so when 50 Cent came out extra hard, everybody was like, yeah, you're hardcore. I like you, 50 Cent. Ja Rule, you're soft. Bye. You're R&B. And so it was like, well, dang. Meek Mill tried to do that, but just didn't work because Drake is too clever. And that's why I'm saying cleverness and wit and production will change the game. Remy Ma doesn't have that. So I think if Nicki wanted to, she could take the girl down because there's much ammo for Miss Remy Ma and there's much ammo for Nicki Minaj. I just want Remy Ma to step up her production and her writing of the beat.
Remy Ma doesn't have the budget for that, so.
Well, she said she gets her own money as an indie artist. So that is what I have to say about that. The whole Jay-Z Nas joint, it's open to discussion. I want to know what people think about the Jay-Z and Nas. If Jay-Z won or if Nas won. I say Jay-Z because of the way that he wrote the beat. But if it was going to go down to content, then it probably would be Nas. But it goes for me, it's an all-around thing. It's all around.
All I know is this, man. I really don't care about Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma's beef. It's irrelevant.
You were liking her flows.
It was funny because it was highly disrespectful. Just highly disrespectful stuff. Just, you know, it kind of takes me back to a pre-save date where it's like, oh man, you can't let folks talk about you like that. You can't
let this happen. You gotta come back. Retaliation, no vengeance is the Lord's. Vengeance is yours.
You know, and from what I can tell, you know, folks like to talk a lot, but then, you know, whenever it gets down to some real fisticuffs, folks kind of be like, you know what? It was just song.
Fisticuffs.
It was just song.
It was just a song, man. It was just a song, man. Don't be mad at me.
It's kind of like that Rick James and Charlie Murphy beef. It's not real, you know?
No, it was real. You know, Charlie Murphy and Rick James.
Sometimes, you know, you had to...
Should have never gave this money.
Right, but then after he kicks him in the chest, then it's like, oh, Charlie's cool.
Look what you did to my face.
After he comes down with one of those crazy slaps, everything's cool.
With the 5 fingers sitting in the face.
Right. You just gotta, you know, check him, you know. you just gotta check him. Then that's it. But in terms of, like, nobody cares about their beef. It's all irrelevant, you know.
I don't know. I think if Nicki Minaj decides to actually do something, then we will have a real rap beef. But we will see. That is all, friends. We just wanted to have a conversation really quick with y'all about this situation because we thought it was funny. Listen to it if you feel like it, but honestly, it's pretty vulgar and it's pretty crazy. So if that's not your thing, don't do that. Because I'm already like trying to clean my earballs out from that. But love y'all. See y'all later. Okay, look. A&B conversations and rap beef. Listen. So this is it. Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma